But God is so good that we've got to learn to enjoy what God has put in front of us. Because if you blink, you'll miss the very thing God put in front of you. You know what? So many people walk around worrying about who they're going to marry. Don't you ask God to send that person to you?
True.
Think about it. You're worried about your bills next month? Ask God to make a way where there's no way. Why worry about something if you ain't got it? Why worry about it? You can't do nothing about it. Worry will not pay for anything. Love will pay for everything. Because the love of Christ is greater than anything fish go through anyway. Half the troubles of my life came from me wanting to try to fulfill a void in my life. And the only void I had put in there was Christ. But the very voice that told me to put more of Jesus in there was the voice that says that's not what society believes. We judge people by what they drive, how they look, how they dress. That's the judgment of the world society in us. We hold high standards the way people look. If you don't live in a fancy house, you're poor. But you know what? I know a lot of people that live in big houses are poorer than the guy who lives in a bad house. What is things? When you die, they're gone. Everything I paid for, everything I bought in my life and me when it died. I don't have great faith my kids are going to keep it. I mean, if my parents died and they had a lot of stuff, I'd sell it. Just be honest. Woo. I'm going on vacation today. Thank you, Mom and Daddy. Right? Am I wrong? Just being honest, that's what happens that's what happens to things. We stay up all the time worrying about the things in life that does not matter. You better worry, and we need to worry about where our kids are going to spend eternity. We spend more time worrying about retirement than what we do for retirement in heaven. What you do on this earth will dictate what you receive before the King. So joy that we cannot buy, that we cannot pay for, you can take all the pills in the world and they will not give you joy. Now they might give you a little glimpse of hope just for a minute. Then after taking pills for about 3 months, they wear off anyway. Actually, you got to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You just keep taking more and more and more. That's the way of the world. You go from here to here to here. But joy only comes from us dying, so that Christ may live. You want to know what the secret of happiness is? Get you a shovel and die. See it? You want to live, you got to die first. Every time I tried to live for Billy, all it did was cost Billy more debt. A lot more debt. Because Billy thought, hey, I needed this would bring me joy. And it did for about 16 seconds. Then the 17th second kicked in, and I remember I got payments now. Guess what that means? More overtime. More time away from my family. The secret of life is nothing more than Jesus wanting us to be like Him. To love. To Kevin, he just bought hot Cheetos. To God, He gave one of His a drink of water. And that reward can't be taken from Him. That's when you find joy and hope. Think about it. Kids, you don't get it because you're still young. Christmas isn't about your gifts. It's about the joy we parents get from giving you something. Think about it. The greatest joy I've ever had wasn't receiving something. It was always giving something. The greatest joy I've ever had when I pray over somebody and watch a light go off in their head that Jesus Christ is real, He's fixing to heal them. You want to see real something that's going to change your life? Pray for someone that's got cancer. And they're at the very bottom and they think they're going to die. And you lay hands on them and God works through you to heal them. You will have no greater joy in your life than that right there. Money ain't going to buy that. Sleep pills, they fade away. They got little blue pills at Walmart. About this big. And I have a candidate. It's actually crazy. It drives me nuts. I can take sleeping pills for 2 days, my mind will rest, and I'm good. But the third day, it's like meth. And I've never had meth. But it's like meth. It's got to be. Because my eyes are wide awake at 2 in the morning. And it's supposed to knock me out. That's when you won't find rest. That's when I usually just start praying in tongues, asking God, what am I doing wrong again, God? Usually I know when I'm out of sync with God because my joy, my hope flees me. Just like Solomon. All the houses in the world will not change who you are. This might be crazy as a pastor. But all the time I look in the mirror and I just look at myself. I talk to self. When you tell me all the time I talk to myself, I come out of the store, I'm talking to myself. We're having arguments usually. Why'd you buy that? I don't know, it's stupid. Now you got to pay for it. But anyhow, I look in the mirror all the time and I'm brushing my old teeth and I look at self. And I just stop and I look. And I, what are you doing? I always ask myself, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And you're suffering for what? It's not going to matter 3-4 weeks down the road and brush my teeth. Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do as a man. Can I tell you the greatest thing that any man can do? That's to lead his family to God and then to serve God. Everything else will fall into place. Everything. Your house, your food, your happiness, your family. The greatest gift that God's going to give you is when you get to heaven and you're saved and your kids are with you. The saddest day is if you get to heaven and your kids ain't with you. That's your fault. That's my fault. Because I chased the things rather than I've been the creator. You know, I know people says, who cares about hell? I love my son, but my son, when he went left, you know, some people say, you should say that, you're a pastor. No, my son went left. He went way left. He got out of the ballpark. He wasn't even in a ring, he went so far left. But I told him one day, I said, boy, ain't you scared of hell? So there's a word for it, ain't you? I said, but you never experienced it. One day when he died, he experienced hell. And he's scared to death of hell. You know what? If hell scares you enough to get saved, great. Doesn't matter how you get saved. It matters how long you walk with God. See, we have a generation that come to church and they get little goosebumps from the little feelings inside. They walk out that door, I met God, and they never come back. You might have felt the presence of the Almighty God, but you did not meet God. Because if you meet God, you can't walk away from who I am. You've never met Him. We got a generation of people that claim they know Jesus Christ, but yet the way they act tells a whole different story.